So I'm a teacher. I teach at a university in South Korea. I'm from the United States originally. I teach English as a foreign language, and I've been teaching for about 20 years now.
Nowadays, I prefer to read Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavad
Yeah,
Gita.
sure. You gotta be really careful because you're right. You can't do any copyrighted.
So in starting time, I don't know much more knowledge about the YouTube. When I has to copyrights on my video and strike, strike is a very dangerous part for your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So when I passed the copyright strike, then my friend told me, yeah, it is not good for your YouTube channel. YouTube can remove your YouTube channel. That's the reason you must think about your YouTube channel. So you should not upload this type of videos. And I mailed twice to thrice time to YouTube, and YouTube removed my YouTube channel. That's understandable that because you're working your business is perfectly available on social media. That's the reason you are providing some content, you are providing communication skill, and communication skill is not a very limited area. I can say that this is my zone. So when I will reach down from my zone, then I will popular there, then people will connect.
Well, you have a lot of confidence. I can tell. So you're,
Oh, thank you, sir.
confidence, and you speak, really, really well. Sure.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm also fantastic. And please, I wanted to know about yourself in brief.
Yeah. So I'm a teacher. I teach at a university in South Korea. So I
South
live in.
Korea. That's really amazing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. I'm from the United States originally. I went to university in the United States. I have a communications degree, and then I went to graduate school for education, and I teach English as a foreign language. And I've been teaching for about 20 years now.
20 years. Oh, that's so very long time. You are
I
teaching
know
to them.
it's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So I would like to tell you something about myself. So my name is Arzu. Just you have pronounced my word. Actually, it was very truly. And I'm currently from Madhya Pradesh.
Pleasure. YouTubers from India continue to reach out to me, and I keep doing interviews, and I love to talk to
Yeah.
Indian people, and it's really exciting for me because we're so far away, but we're just talking like we're in the same room. It's so fascinating. I love having these conversations. So thanks for reaching out to me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, really. So in recently, I was watching your YouTube channel, and I thought that I must conversation with you because I'm totally new for you, and I also provide some coaching classes and communication skills to other person, whatever I know.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So I'm not really a YouTuber. Really, I would consider myself a podcaster more than a YouTuber. I have a podcast called the A to Z English Podcast, and so my co-host and I do we release one episode every day, a new episode every day. Yeah, we do make a lot of podcasts, and that's what I enjoy. I'm not usually in front of the camera. I like to be behind the microphone. That's where I feel most comfortable. Yeah.
And so in my point of view, am I right? So you are so curious about to talk to some new people who are new, who are beginners. So you wanted to help them.
Absolutely. So tell me what's your language journey? Like, when did you start learning English? And
actually, my native language is Hindi. And when I was in my college time, that was so really difficult part for me. It is mandatory language, and everywhere it is very common and international language. Just you are from South Korea. If I want to come in your country, so I must be knowledge of English language. That's the reason it was very mandatory, and every course and all the books are available in English language. That's why it's a mandatory. So I thought that I must nourish my knowledge and communication skills. because without communication skills, you are not good in your life.
Right.
Nowadays, I prefer to read Bhagavad Gita. You heard Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavad
Yeah,
Gita.
sure.
Yeah,
It's the religious textbook
yeah,
for.
religious book, and it is religious to Lord Krishna.
Right. You know, I've never read the Bhagavad Gita. Did I say it correctly? I'm not sure if I said it right.
Oh,
Uh, but it's on my list. You know,
exactly.
I want to read it. I would love to.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, sir, personally, if I'm beginner, still I'm learning this
Mhm.
language, and I'm totally new for this language because learning and communication skills no any end. That's why I wanted to personally ask to you, if I wanted to improve my communication skills, so what should I do?
There's so many answers to that question because I mean, what you're doing right now is great. I mean, you're making a channel, you're talking to other people in English.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be native English speakers either, you know. It's great that we were able to connect and have a conversation, but I know that you also talk to people in India and you have conversations with them on your channel, and that's a great way to practice your speaking skills. I think finding podcasts are a great way to improve your listening
yeah.
skills. I think those are really useful. I think reading is really important, and a lot of people don't like to read. It's just
Oh,
boring for a lot of people. But
yeah, exactly.
I encourage my students to find something that you like. If you like cricket, then read the English cricket news. Just something
Oh,
that you're interested in, but read it in English and find things that you enjoy. Don't read well, I think you like economics, right? You seem to be interested in
no,
economics.
no.
No?
Actually,
Oh, okay.
no. I don't like economics because I'm a science background student. That's the reason I must prefer to go to with the science background books, just like physics, and so just like we can say that uh, we can say geography. This is the
Yeah.
particular perfect subject for us. But recently, I'm not learning economics, and I'm weak in economics subject.
Oh, okay. The reason I said that is because you were reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, so I was thinking maybe
Yeah.
you're into like economics and stuff. Uh,
No, I was reading this book for prepare my learning English language
oh,
and read the words and pronouncing the word.
yeah,
That's the reason.
just for practice. Yeah, not because you were interested
Yeah,
in it, but if you're interested in like physics and stuff like that, then I would say read some like Neil deGrasse Tyson or find some
yeah.
book, and those would be really interesting for you. And other people, if they like sports, then I would encourage those students to read books about sports. And if you're into I don't know, cooking, watch
Oh,
Netflix cooking shows and read books about cooking. Um, there's a famous book by Anthony Bourdain called Kitchen Confidential. That's a really popular book. And so you have to find things that you enjoy, and then find content that's in English but is related
oh,
to that
exactly.
subject that you enjoy. And so that's what I tell
Yeah,
my students.
really.
Yeah. Do you guys use WhatsApp very often? Is that popular in India? The WhatsApp?
Yeah, India. WhatsApp is so popular here. Everyone use WhatsApp.
Okay. I have a WhatsApp. I'll send you the link because we have a WhatsApp group, and we have
Oh,
a lot of international students in our WhatsApp group.
sir, what's the difference? I personally wanted to ask that. What's the difference between communication skill and a speaking skill? Uh, can we merge it? Can we merge it?
Yeah, I mean, when I think of communication skills, I think of the four skills, right? Reading, writing, speaking, listening. Those are the four main skills, the basic skills. So we can communicate through body language. We can communicate through writing letters or emails, and we can. But I think the speaking is probably the most difficult and it's the hardest one to, because you can read a book anytime you want. You can listen to a podcast anytime you
Really.
write a
Yeah,
letter anytime you
seriously.
want, but you can't speak to anyone anytime you want. You have to. It's very difficult to find a speaking partner, and so
Yeah, in my
what I
beginning time, so I was so scared about it. I was good in speaking, but I feel always that if I will speak in front of other person, so they will not give me good feedback. You are not speaking well. So it was very difficult situation for me on my beginning time.
that's such a normal response, because so many people feel nervous when they
Yeah,
want to speak, a second language. English is your second language, and
yeah,
when
it's
you
my second language.
afraid of making a mistake. You want to be perfect, but you have to understand that being perfect should not be the goal. The only thing that matters is communicating ideas. As long as I understand you, then we're communicating well. That's a good um that's a good dialogue between two people. If you can understand each
Yeah,
other, make some grammar
yeah,
mistakes,
exactly.
it doesn't matter. Who
Yeah,
cares? Yeah, it doesn't matter. You know, native speakers don't care. We understand when I talk to my Korean students, I know that they're not going to be perfect, but if I can understand them, I don't even correct their mistakes all the time. I'll give them a few tips, but I don't think that perfection should be the goal.
so, Spanish and English are similar, as I know.
Yeah, right. Spanish and English share a lot of common. I guess you'd say they kind of stem from I guess Latin, roots or whatever. So there are some commonalities among the languages. So some of the words in Spanish are very similar to the words in English, like hola and hello are very similar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a similar word. And everywhere, hello word is common.
yeah.
You know, sir, in starting, when we call to someone else in India, everyone tell first word, hello, what are you doing?
Right,
Hello. That's a common word. Everyone use, just my native language is Hindi. So everyone speak in Hindi language, hello. It is no any changes. Everyone speak hello. This is a common word for everyone.
I think it's almost not even an English word anymore. It's an international word. So is okay
Yeah.
too, right? Do you say okay in? I think okay is
Yeah,
also
okay,
like
okay is the
okay.
perfect word. Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone knows.
right.
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
So, Spanish and English, which essence is perfect for the speaking and learning? Is, as I know, just like you know very well that I'm learning and I'm beginner for speaking it. So I'm starting learning English language and I speak Spanish. So which essence will be very perfect for learning
Yeah, I
for the
mean,
beginners?
well, I mean, I think that like I think learning a second language for any language, not just English, but like learning a second language like that might be Korean, Japanese, Spanish, German, whatever your second language is. What you need to do is really surround yourself with a lot of what we call comprehensible input. And when I mean comprehensible input means that like the material that you study should be a little bit challenging, but not too difficult, and also not too easy. You have to find some content that is just a little bit outside of your ability, and that will push you
Yeah,
to grow as a speaker. And so
yeah,
that's
absolutely, really.
yeah.
Actually, in India, most of the people think about in other languages. They don't want to learn Spanish and other languages. Their first priority is, yeah, somehow I must learn English language because it's an international language and everyone wants to learn it.
Right.
Because without English, you are not able to use WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube as well as.
That's a good point. I mean, I do think that like for whatever, I mean, I guess there are multiple reasons, right? There's probably
Yeah,
economic reasons, there are political reasons, and maybe cultural reasons why English is the kind of universal business language, right? It's like,
Yeah.
companies have meetings. They do them internationally. They have the meeting in English, and so just for, like you said, improving your ability to use these apps that you want to use, like WhatsApp or YouTube or TikTok, or I heard TikTok is banned in India. You can't use TikTok.
Yeah, in India, TikTok has banned.
No TikTok. Okay, but Instagram,
In your country, yeah, Instagram is running here. So in your country at this time, TikTok is available
yeah,
for users.
TikTok's available here in Korea and in America. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of TikTok, actually.
Oh,
It's too.
yeah,
I don't understand. I don't
because you're
understand.
so mature and you don't have time for it,
I don't
for
have
social
time for it.
media.
I'm too old for TikTok.
Yeah.
I still use Facebook. So I use Facebook and a little bit of Instagram, but I don't really understand Instagram very well. But YouTube is great. I love YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is so popular, and in YouTube, most of the part of just like we can say that teaching, learning, communication, every sector is available here. If you want to learn something new, so you can go through the YouTube.
Yes, absolutely. I love it. I think it's one of the best educational tools
Yeah.
available.
And YouTube policies are so we can say that strict. You can't upload any such type of videos and other content which is very dangerous and harmful for people, and they withstand with other people. Just like I'm uploading some unusual unsexual sexual content, so YouTube will ban me. So it's a
Really?
perfect rules and regulation of YouTube.
Right. Yeah, you got to be really careful because, yeah, you're right. You can't do any copyrighted
Yeah.
content. You have to be careful.
Yeah,
You get- right?
I have had this issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
So amalgamation, it's a problem that when I was uploading some videos, so in the starting time, I don't know much more knowledge about the YouTube. When I have to copyrights on my video and strike, strike is a very
Right,
dangerous part for
right.
your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I press the copyright strike, then my friend told me, yeah, it is not good for your YouTube channel. YouTube can remove your YouTube channel. That's the reason you must think about your YouTube channel. So you should not upload this type of videos. And I mailed twice to thrice time to YouTube, and YouTube removed my YouTube channel copyright strike. I request to him.
Really? So you had to start a new channel?
Yeah. I have 1K subscriber on my previous last YouTube channel with Study with Arju. It was the name of my YouTube channel.
Yeah. Oh,
Then
I'm sorry.
I started my YouTube channel since 2021.
Okay. Well, good for you for starting over again, but that hurts,
Yeah.
to lose your channel like that. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think YouTube is very strict. I usually just make all my content, so I don't. It's all original content. I don't upload any.
Yeah, it's original.
Yeah, and I think you're doing the same thing. You do interviews with people, and it's your content. So
Yeah, you are not doing anything else, this and that. Your content is really perfect and valuable. That's the reason YouTube will improve your journey and encourage your confidence.
right. Yeah, I love it. But like I said, I'm a podcaster first and a YouTuber second.
Yeah.
So my primary, my passion, my love is podcasting. I love listening to podcasts, and so I think podcasts are popular in India, right? People enjoy them.
Yeah, at this time, everyone are creating these type of videos. They are doing work on podcast.
Really? Okay.
So popular here.
That's awesome. I love it. Yeah.
And you know very well that, sir, in India, everyone are making video, and we can say that 70% people are YouTuber. We can say that, and everyone are making videos. Yeah, when you reach out the trending page, so everyone and the first trending video will be from India.
Right. I mean, there's so many. Everybody has a channel now, right? On YouTube.
Yeah.
Every friend, has a channel, and my my daughter had a channel, and my everybody I know has a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to make it as a YouTuber, but it looks like you
Yeah,
have a lot.
actually you are perfect YouTuber, so you must upload every day and you manage. Everyone are creating channel. But problem is that you are not perfect, so you should not continue to it because you are wasting your time there.
Yeah,
YouTube will not provide you much money. If you are
no,
creating a regular video, then it may be possible that.
that's the thing. For me, YouTube is just it's for fun. Yeah, I enjoy it, and
Yeah.
I put the podcast but my business is my company is my podcast.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
yeah, that's
I'm serious about.
understandable. That's
Yeah,
understandable that because you're working, your business is perfectly available on social media. That's the reason you are providing some content. You are providing communication skill, and so communication skill is not a very limited area. I can say that this is my zone. So when I will reach down from my zone, then I will popular there. Then people will connect to me. If
right, right.
I will reach out from inside this box, so I will not be do anything else. That's the reason I communicate with someone else who are good, and I my personally prefer that. So I wanted to connect with elder because I'm talking with my same age friends, so they have knowledge just like me, but I'm connecting to some elders just like you. So you have much knowledge as compared to my friends because you have lived your life and you are
Right.
providing for 20 years your personally classes and in your university. That's the reason
Yeah.
I make gain some knowledge.
Yeah. No, good for you. I mean, this is why you're successful, This is why you have a
Yeah,
popular channel, is because you're not afraid to reach out and talk to people who have different experiences than you, come from different
yeah,
cultures, speak different languages, but we can still get together and we can have this conversation. It's an awesome thing. It's a powerful tool.
yeah, that's correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, some
absolutely.
people ask me so while learning when I provide some content and skill. So they ask me many more times one more question. So I would like to tell you, sir, you must explain it. People ask me while speaking, our mind goes blank. So what's the reason we are not able to remember the words? After
Sure.
that, what should I speak? So what's the reason? Because you have
That's a good
experience
question.
of it.
I think the reason is anxiety. I think it's anxiety, right?
Anxiety.
You,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
And I get it, even just in our conversation here, sometimes my mind goes blank. I'm like, what? I don't know what the next
Oh,
thing I'm going to say. It's a normal human response to a situation where you feel some anxiety. So I think the only way to overcome that anxiety is through practice. So the more you do it, the lower your anxiety will drop. So it's like the first time I rode a bicycle, I was scared. It's scary and there's
oh.
anxiety.
Yeah, exactly. Really, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I know how to ride a bicycle and I don't feel any fear or anxiety. So, your mind goes blank because you're feeling stress. You're feeling a little bit of fear, a little anxiety. The only way to overcome that is to kind of work through it. Just like keep going, keep moving forward, and don't stop. Yeah, I mean, that's really all you can do in that situation. The more I teach and speak in front of people, the less my stress levels go. So now I feel comfortable doing it. But the first time and the second time and the third time, I was really stressed out. I felt a lot of anxiety, and
Yeah.
sometimes I just went blank. I just like,
Oh,
I don't know what
exactly.
to say.
Yeah. So regarding to it, people feel uh, some anxiety. That's the reason they are not able to speak in front of other people because they feel that, yeah, after that, what should I speak? What should I speak? Because they are not well prepared and
Right.
they think that they're mistakes.
Um. Yeah. I mean, I think you're right. I mean, it's not even like not being well prepared. It's like it's just you don't have the experience, and the only way to get the experience is to go through the difficult periods, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
so for example, some students will go blank and then they'll never talk again. They're like, I quit. I don't want to learn English anymore because I had this bad experience.
So in general case, most of the students has this type of issue. That's why I asked you.
Mhm.
So thank you, sir, for giving your time, and you are increasing my confidence. And whenever I will have time, so I will personally connect with you because I'm learning lots of things from you, and you are providing this type of content and programs. So it will be very helpful for us. And most of the people, I would like to prefer them. They must conversation with you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, please. Just
Yeah.
let me advertise my podcast one more time. It's the A to Z English Podcast. And I'll send you a link
Yeah,
to
yeah.
our WhatsApp group as well. So I'll send you the link to the
Yeah, sure,
podcast.
sure. I will share with them. I will share with them who would like to connect with you. And exactly whenever people wants to connect with you, so I will invite you in my personal classes, and you must they have to increase their confidence because in India, most of the people I thought that they feel lack of confidence
Yeah.
while speaking and while learning the other languages.
Well, you have a lot
Yeah.
of confidence. I can tell. So you're,
Oh, thank you, sir.
confidence and you speak, really, really well. And,
Yeah.
good,
So, sir,
good.
I would like to ask my feedback. Please give me my feedback
Your
because
feedback.
still I'm learning.
No, I think you're, what feedback, I don't like to criticize, students because I want to encourage students. So what I would say to you is I would encourage you to keep going on your journey, keep interviewing people, keep talking to people, keep doing your channel, keep putting out good videos like you make, like you've already made. And, you're 1 year later, you're going to find yourself even at a next level, suddenly you just go
Yeah,
up a
really.
level, Yeah.
Yeah,
So just
that's
keep
correct.
doing what
That's correct. You are saying absolutely right. Yeah, I'm totally agree with you.
all right. Well, thanks for having me on your channel. I appreciate it.
Okay, sir. So thank you for giving your important time. So whenever I will get the chance, so I will connect with you again. So thanks a lot.
That sounds great. It's great to meet you and great to talk to you.
Yeah, nice to talk to you, sir. Thank you for giving your time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.